started out doing women. Jesus, really couldn't do that too much longer. We still have a transition house for women, but the sober side of the women is not my cup of tea. No offense. But yeah. So our men's house stay full, but the women's house, and I was explaining to my fiance, and I said, no offense, but y'all are very territorial. So you have to understand that. So she was just, why we can't fill this house? I said, you gotta understand, they're coming from having their own space to having a shared space. Men, we don't care. Like, as long as we can sleep in the corner, as long as we warm and cool, we good. But so our men's house, you know, it's been a challenge. But the one thing I love about it is the men come in there. A lot of them, they really want it, and it's a difference between when you want it and you just looking for another place to be when it's cool, you know what I'm saying, cold outside. So we do a lot of talk to them, and I, try to talk to them about, like, what's your goals? Where do you see yourself in a year? Different little things like that. Because we don't want to just be, a place that you can lay your bed, lay down and different little things like that. We want to be resourceful at the same time. So one thing that we do is we talk to them about what their goals. Where do you see yourself in a year? And what could we do, to help you stay? How long do you plan on staying? Because with ours, we don't have a set time, because life don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And I come from that background, and I tell them all the time. They say, well, I don't want you to feel. I said, I done seen this movie a million times with just different characters. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk to them, they look at me, they never thought in a million years that my mind would be where it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's real good to see different people from different walks of life. And I'm never will be a judgmental person, because again, I come from that background, I've seen it. So when we sit down and we have meetings and we talk to them and different little things like that, and I tell them, like, we had this one guy, he left in the middle of the night. It was time to pay. So he left the night before, didn't leave a text, say, do nothing. So my fiance woke up the next day and she said, he moved out. He left a text message at 3, said, thank for you guys' help. I'll see you later. Wait, what? We had just talked to him. We had a house meeting the day before. So we got up probably about 8 o'clock. I'm not kidding. 9:30, he sent the text, blowing our phone up. Please call me. Call on my phone, and called my fiance's phone. And she answered. He said, I think I made a mistake. You think you made a mistake? Coincidentally on payday. You know what I'm saying? You made a mistake on payday. So, we told him that, through the policy, we can't let you come back. And my heart wanted me to just allow him to come straight back, but I said, nah, like, my fiance, well, I said, no. When he a man, you gotta let him sit in it for a second. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was killing on the inside. She just wanted to, she had that mother goose instinct. She just wanted to come back and open arms. It's okay, nah. So maybe like a week and a half, he called, and I actually called Travis about it at the same time. And I thought about it. I said, I don't want to patronize you, but what did you learn? Like, why do you feel like you're ready to come back? What's different? And he said that I let somebody get in my head, and I backtracked, and I said, stop right there, you good. But I said, there's going to be some stipulations. As long as you can have a full month's rent up front, then you're good. That was me testing. So he said, well, I ain't got the whole thing. I got half of it, and I get paid Friday. I said, don't even worry about it. Come on to the house. I said, we was in Oklahoma City. And I said, we'll be back at the house a little later, just come by, then we'll sit down and we'll chop it up, and we'll see where you at. So we welcomed him back, and he's came back and took over the house.